Yeah, there is this viral video of Regina Daniels' elder brother, Lawrence, in handcuffs, with their mother shouting and screaming that police is always harassing the children. Hi guys, you're watching Mchikky series. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for your support. I quite appreciate that. If you're new to this channel, kindly consider subscribing by clicking on the red subscribe button and also hit the bell icon. That way you get notification whenever I upload a new video. So this video has been going around the internet, all over social media, and people have been commenting. I'm sure a lot of you must have seen the video. So according to Regina Daniels' elder brother by name Lawrence, he said he was driving to the airport and the policeman said, "This is Regina Daniels' brother." And they stopped him. They started asking some questions, and before you knew it, they put handcuff around his wrist. And their mother was around the corner saying that policemen are always harassing the children, and this is the fourth time they are doing that in Delta State. And there is another young man in the scene with wound around his cheek, saying that the policeman hit him with gun. Actually, I would have loved to attach the clip here, but unfortunately, due to copyright reasons, I didn't plan to do that. You can see some of the incidents that took place on the pictures and the audio I attached here.
Every time they keep on harassing my children, this is the more than 4 times.
I did not do anything, no. I did not do anything. They are caught me for nothing. Just to tarnish our image.
What want to tarnish my image in Delta State? What wrong have I done to them?
Look at me.
What wrong have I done to them?
I'm a senior man here. Look
What
at me.
wrong
I'm
have I
telling
done
you.
to them? Look at my
I'm
children.
telling you.
Can't my children go out again?
Come video the police. Come,
Can't they go
How
out
do you
again?
how do you go to stop
My
now?
son.
This man, this man.
See me here.
Come and check them.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
They keep me.
Look at what you're doing.
My face. There is me
Look at
gone.
it.
Yeah, I know Nigerian police can be very, very brutal and intimidating. They do it all the time to the citizens. Just look at the way they're pulling him, rough handling him, pulling his boxers just to arrest someone. Is that why you should subject the person to this kind of harassment? And again, most of these roadblocks they mount, I don't know the reason why they put it up, because Nigeria has stopped the toll gate system, whereby if you are moving from one state to the other, you need to be stopped at a gate where you pay a certain fee before your car is allowed to pass. But now, all over the state, most especially in the southeastern states and that delta, they have a lot of checkpoints there with police all over the road. I don't know what they do. They keep collecting money from Nigerian citizens. I know police is meant to protect the citizens. However, Nigerian police is not for that. When they see problem, they keep pursuing shadows because of the bribe they are gonna get, most often. But an innocent citizen, they keep harassing them. For this Regina Daniels' brother's case, I don't really know what transpired. I don't know what led to this. But the mother saying that they've been arresting the children for more than this is the fourth time now. I think there is something more to it, which they've not really been able to disclose. In as much as Nigerian police can arrest you for no just cause, but when you get to the station, they'll be able to tell you what you've done. Then it's up to you to accept or refute it, maybe by settling and giving them money, which they always demand for. This is the bit that is a bit confusing to me, because I know before one is arrested, an arrest warrant is issued, but sometimes Nigerian police don't issue that. They come to your house and bundle you. And when you ask questions, they will tell you that when you get to station, you know the reason why you're arrested. In the first time, they can arrest you without telling you what you've done. They will tell you when you get to the station, you explain yourself. But after, once you get to the station, they'll be able to tell you what you've done. The second time, I'm sure you've already known what you've done. But for her to say they keep arresting them 4 times, they don't know what they've done, I don't think it is correct. Then at the beginning of the clip, I saw when the police was asking the guy to enter the car, he said he will not enter anywhere. And I heard something like a sound of gunshot. This simply means resisting arrest, which is also a problem because that can provoke them. Yeah, I understand that once they arrest you and you get to the station, you will still pay some money before they release you. But I think it's not necessary dragging with them. It's better for one to get to the station. When you get there, then you discuss whatever you want to do with them, because most of these guys are not adequately trained, and some of them, because they're with guns, they feel they're more than any other human being. And I think they smoke something that makes them very high, that even when they talk to you, they don't even care to know that they are talking to human being. They're very disrespectful, they're very mannerless. The way and manner they treat Nigerians is very, very demeaning. I've once experienced that. There was a time they arrested my brother. He was driving within Onitsha environs, and when this group of policemen stopped him, they asked him to show his papers, which he quietly showed them. And they went straight to the engine section, opened the bonnet, and they spotted that the number on the engine was not the same with the number on the papers of the car. So when they asked My brother said that he changed the engine, that he was not with the papers with which he changed the engine. As at that moment, you know what this guy did? Let's then demanding for money. My brother said no, he will not pay for the document that he knew that he had at home. So at the end of the day, they asked him to go and park the car at the station, which he did eventually. And at the end of the day, when he brought that paper, they were still demanding for the bribe. That was when he contacted one of his friends in the government house who spoke to the commissioner of police, and they were able to let him go. So my question is this: what if he had paid that bribe? Immediately they stop him, which means he will not get to the police. And if he had stolen that car, they will not be able to trace that car. They will collect the bribe and forget about the matter of the stolen car. So that's what I'm saying. Nigerian police is very corrupt. And this is only one of the cases. There are so many cases like this all over the country, and nobody is saying anything about it because most of these men at higher position, they are benefiting from this bribe they're collecting on the road. Nobody cares about it. Nobody cares about the citizen. Even when you complain, everybody keeps deaf ear. These days, I don't even know the core duty of police force, because at the end of the day, it seems that their job is overlapping with the one of road safety officials, because police at roadblock, they demand for the documents of your car, while at the same time, road safety also demand for the documents of the car. So I don't know what police are doing on the road. Honestly, are they supposed to be there? I can't even understand, because there was a day also I was coming back from Abuja driving back to Onitsha. In Delta State, I met a group of policemen. They checked my particulars and they said that there was one paper missing. I don't know what they call it, but it's like a local paper for people who drive in Delta State. They made me to go and pay for that, when really it's not my responsibility to do that because I don't live in Delta State. I was only passing through Delta to my destination, which is Onitsha. So it's really, really disheartening, and I don't know what Nigerian government is doing about it. And the poor masses are the ones suffering this, because if you're well placed in the society, if you are arrested, you can decide to call one of your brothers or one of your uncle to talk to them, and they will let you go. So at the end of the day, the people who are on the lower level at the grassroots are the ones suffering it. In my own opinion, I think Nigerian police force needs a complete overhaul. I also think that they've misplaced their priority of protecting Nigerian citizens. Rather, they inflict injuries on them and cause them more pain. And again, they believe in nepotism. If you know somebody, then you get what you need. Then when you give them bribe, your case is settled, which is not supposed to be. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but this is what I believe and this is what I stand by. Therefore, I think it's high time we spoke against this. And some of these police, they have a lot of sense of entitlement. Because you're a policeman, you believe that when you get on a bus, you're not going to pay for your transport fare. I see this one a lot, and when I see it, I shake my head. A policeman will get on a taxi, he will not want to pay. Then when the driver talks, another problem for the driver. Basically, there are different forms of police brutality and intimidation in Nigeria. However, the part I find most frustrating is that you don't have any channel of complaining or flaying your complaints against the police as it concerns their attitudes and behavior towards Nigerian citizens while on duty. And some of them can trigger as slightest provocation. The gun is not for joke, but most often they don't care. They can shoot at slightest provocation. I know some families who have lost their loved ones due to accidental discharge, due to police malhandling the gun. And I need to say it again, people have to be very careful, because some of these policemen are not adequately trained. Even during demonstration, I can't imagine a policeman shooting into the crowd. And I've had cases where policemen connive with armed robbers to steal. Sometimes when they get arrested, they do provide gun, and when you look at the gun, it has a Nigerian police force number on it. I don't know. I've never heard where any policeman has been arrested. Probably they think they're above the law. That's why they keep doing whatever they like and they treat the citizens whichever way they want. So I think the government needs to look into this matter and find a way to resolve all these problems, because the allegation, the harassment, public intimidation is just too much. Yeah, I can remember recently that Nigerians are clamoring to end SARS, which is an anti-robbery squad in Nigerian police force, because of this same intimidation and brutality when they killed one guy in Lagos. And I'm sure most Nigerians will have one or two stories to share about Nigerian police force. I would like to hear about your own stories. Leave the comment below in the comment section. So I don't think this whole drama has to do with Regina Daniels being married to Nedunwoko, because in the first place, checking the status of Nedunwoko in Delta State, police shouldn't even bother to get close to the brother. But I think there is more to that, so I'm also waiting for the police side of the story. And also keeping in mind that the mother said that this is the fourth time they're arresting him, so I think they should be able to understand what is happening. Then for those of you who are abusing Regina's mom, because in the comment section where they published this video, I saw lots of comments raining abuses on her. Yes, she has given out the daughter to Nedunwoko, which lots of people are against. It's okay to voice your opinion against what she did, but that is her life. You don't have to tell her who to give her daughter to. That is her own cup of tea, her worry, her headache. She has done it and does it, so be careful the way you hate this problem of police intimidation and It can happen to anybody, so long as one is in Nigeria. I'm gonna sign off here. Stay healthy and safe. I would like to know what you guys think about the whole drama. Leave your comments below for me. If you like this video, share with family and friends, and remember to subscribe if you've not done already, and catch you in my next video. Bye.